All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Purple Podcast. This is your host, Austin Eisert. Hope you're doing all right out there today. I'm not feeling so bad myself. I got myself a glass of vino, so clinkies. Hard to feel too bad when you're sipping on some red wine. Thank you for bearing with me there. But we're back with a great one here. This is my pick. Unfortunately, forgot to bring up the physical media. But I do have all three of these movies on DVD, that being the Dark Knight trilogy, and we're jumping straight to 2 on this one here. We're going with the Dark Knight. So here we go. The Sad Sacks are back with a brand new episode of the Purple Podcast. This time reviewing the 2008 superhero crime epic, The Dark Knight, starring Christian Bale alongside Heath Ledger and many more, which we'll get to. So didn't want to leave anyone out there. We'll get to them along the way. Join us as we discuss our favorite characters, scenes, themes, and things, and answer the eternal question: is this movie better with Nicolas Cage? Now, as we always do, I'll call in my fellow co-hosts, Griffin and Mike Fletcher. How we feeling today, fellas? We doing all right? I think I was lagging a bit in that intro there, but hopefully that does not persist throughout.
I didn't notice anything myself, Austin.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I think we're rocking. But to answer your question, very ready, man. This was an awesome movie. I mean, this is another one of those big ones where you remember when this came out.
Yeah.
And
did you see it in theaters?
Talk of the town. Man, it's funny. I don't think I saw this one in theaters, but I think I saw Batman Begins.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So interesting.
I think this is the one I did see. For some reason or another, my memory is foggy, so I'm not sure if I saw it, but I believe I did. I really do believe I did, and was pretty profoundly impacted by it. It's just a heavy-hitting movie on all accounts. Mike, what's your first experience with this one?
I think I told you all this the other day, but this is one that I watched, and I just didn't, I didn't think that much of it the first time I watched it. I thought it was it was kind of dark, and I really liked Jack Nicholson's character as the Joker. But I'm telling you what, this movie was just kick-ass awesome. I love this movie. 2008, it did not feel at all to me. Even the special effects, the whole time I'm going, man, this does not feel like a 2008 movie at all to me. I just enjoyed it from beginning to end. I mean, this one's so damn good. They even brought Debo in. I mean, what more can you ask for from a movie? You bring in Debo. That's what you do.
So who's Debo, Mike?
Debo is that's the cat from Friday. Griffin, do you know who I'm talking about? Yeah, Debo.
Oh, yeah. He's the guy. He's the guy who throws the remote control out of the window at the end.
Yeah.
Like, what are you thinking?
It's that tattooed cat. Prisoner.
Yeah, he was a wrestler back in the day. I can't. It started with a Z or something's what he went by, but he's a big bad dude, man. And he again, they didn't have him in much at all, but man, I just thought that was kind of fun. I went, man, this movie's got it all. It's even got Debo in it.
Yeah.
Let me say this. The only crack that I had on the whole movie, I'm going to do an Austin here.
He's doing it already.
I'm going to do it.
Go for it.
Jumping in.
The only crack I had on the whole movie when I'm watching was they're all in line and the mayor is getting ready to give a speech and the Joker is standing there all painted up and no one recognized him.
His paint is off.
But his face was still ghostly white, right?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't painted, though. He actually had his paint off in that.
You know what? Thank you for explaining. I thought when I saw him, I went, hey, he still looks pretty so-called white.
Well, he still had the big scars on his face, too.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty obvious, but, now that you bring that makes me feel a lot better. Otherwise, I'm going, come on, that's a little silly. Dude, other than that, and I'm going to give you my rating now and go right into it. This is a 4.5 movie. I loved it. I loved the action. Yep. I thought the cast is phenomenal. I mean, you got Sir Michael Caine. You got Morgan Freeman. I mean, I think I said it to Griffin the other day in that when you have those two superstars everyone. And I mean, also you got Christian Bale. This guy's won mega awards. Those guys step up, and man, you can feel it in the other actors. They knew they had to step up their game, and I thought all of them did.
I feel like everyone gets a slice of the pie too. They get their parts. They're not left on the back burner ever. Cycling back to that scene that you're talking about, Mike, I think it is a gripeable scene. My gripe with it is that after there is a threat on the mayor's life, you're going to hold a public procession and kind of gathering where he's just easily assassinatable. Like, that was insanity. Terrible decision. But also something that I read is that they pulled a lot from the, I guess, first Batman comic book. And apparently this is something that the Joker did in that comic, took all his paint off and disguised himself as a police officer of Gotham City there. So cool to kind of dig into those things a bit more, because, you know, my experience with this movie, with this trilogy, I think I really, really got into them like sophomore year of high school. It was my angsty year of high school, and this was like a reprieve that I really dove into. And I recall vividly reading the Wikipedia page for one of these movies during like Spanish class or something at St. X. You know, probably not the best use of my parents' funds there, putting me through a private school, but I was absolutely reading about this.
Learning about the arts.
Exactly. So really love these ones. Really love this trilogy. I think this is a incredibly well done trilogy. The way that Christopher Nolan approached it too, very realistic, down to earth, gritty, dark. It's not your typical comic book movie experience. It feels based in reality, which is, I think, maybe the most profound thing that's lasting about this trilogy is just how grounded it feels. And I don't know, it is a really, really fun ride and experience throughout it. And, you know, the second one is the best. That is hands down, no question. I think there's debates to be had about 1 and 3. I think people typically prefer the first to the third, which is interesting. I think I actually do prefer the third with Bane. I think he's kind of iconic, even though you can make fun of his voice and everything. But the Dark Knight, this shit is just awesome. Griff, how do you feel about this trilogy? It's one of probably the best series that we've gotten in our lifetime. If you're kind of running through those movies, you know, I think Dune has picked up that kind of pedestal for the newest edition too, like a good franchise and series. Obviously, we grew up with Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, but the Dark Knight trilogy kind of gets forgotten in between, I think. But it holds up all the way through. I think, you know, all three of them are near 90, if not above 90 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is not is not the golden standard, but says enough about the quality of the film, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because here's how I see it. It's so obvious that, like you said, Austin, this is a cultural touchstone, especially when you're speaking of modern cinema. I mean, this is and was humongous. It still is. And I was reading, this was the first film completely done in IMAX.
Yeah.
Or at least with huge scenes of it done in IMAX, which is really cool. You won't believe this. I do not have too much of a personal connection to these movies for whatever reason. Again, I saw Batman Begins in theaters and remember really liking it.
Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, for some reason, when it comes to Batman, I more got into the Arkham Knight video game series. That stuff was kick-ass, but I am personally not the hugest fans of these movies, not because I think they're bad. It just, for some reason, it never got my heart. But this movie is a 5 out of 5 all day.
There you go.
The significance of it is just too great. And the performance, Heath Ledger's performance of the Joker is just so phenomenal and so remarkable and so historical that this movie, it could be nothing but a 5. And also, like you said, I mean, Christian Bale, he rocks as Batman.
Yep.
You have Morgan Freeman in this movie, Michael Caine.
Love him.
I mean, this is an incredible movie.
I mean,
Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
I mean, it just keeps on going down the list. So this movie's a 5 out of 5 every single day, no questions asked. Yeah. Like I said, it's not my favorite movie ever, but it is a wonderful movie that you cannot deny. There's just no way. It's the action sequences, it's the drama, it's the grittiness, like you said, Austin, especially presenting a superhero in that light. You know, we kind of grew up with Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, and that stuff was not like this at all. You know, this thing would have taken Spider-Man's lunch money, right?
Yeah.
That's how I see it. So
there's not a dull moment. It keeps you on the edge of your seat all the way through, even in the action sequences. You don't ever turn your brain off. They all have meaning and purpose to them. You know, just Batman running to save Rachel, or he thinks he is, you know, those kind of sequences, him fighting the Joker on top of that building when he's about to blow up the ferries kind of thing. Just there's constant quality all the way around. Everything has meaning and purpose. It's not just, let's see Batman kick some people's asses, which he does, and which is awesome.
Well, something I noticed too with this movie, you gotta really keep up. Like you're saying, Austin, I mean, there are like critical plot points happening all the time, and they might even just be a quick phrase. This is not a movie that is just action where you can turn your brain off. Not at all. You got to be really engaged. And I think if I had one gripe with this movie, it would just be, for me personally, that length is just so intense. It's really kind of a marathon for me, I think, or at least it was on this viewing, to just keep that focus the whole go. And again, maybe that's me not being too personally invested in the movie, but that doesn't take away from how great it is.
This was one that, as on, you know, second viewing, and this happens a lot, of course, I found myself just once again getting peeled back to the screen, even when I'm taking notes, like, oh, I need to watch this part. This is so good. Oh, I need to watch this part.
Nice.
This is so good consistently. And that's just what it is from the very beginning. We talk about the iconic nature to this movie. That opening sequence is talked about constantly. Just propulsive. Shoots you into this story right away. Meet the Joker, this bastard. Stranger. You know, like, that shit is so damn good. And they almost like reverb his voice and bring in some bass. Stranger. You know, like it's so good.
What I thought was really cool is they said the mask that he's wearing is actually from the original Joker that was done. I forget the actor, but it was in the 60s. Apparently that's how he was dressed up when he first was on screen. And that's the mask that he's wearing, is just kind of like a copy of whatever that guy was looking like with makeup.
Cesar Romero.
There he is.
Well
nice.
Attaboy, Mike. Well, let me dive into our factuals so we can get this thing rolling a little further. The Dark Knight comes out July 18th of 2008. So we are approaching I guess it'll be, is that 18 years? Coming up here on the 18th, and
crazy.
It's currently the 9th, so it will be coming out on, I'm not going to do all this math. Plotline logline: as a ruthless anarchist known as the Joker plunges Gotham City into chaos, Batman is pushed to his moral limits in a battle that will test his ideals, his allies, and the very soul of the city. And just reading through this, just a brief break from the factuals. The thing that I think is so great about this movie as well is it's not just like a superhero movie. It's like a crime drama is what it really leaned into more so. And it has something to say. It actually has purpose and meaning about, you know, your Dark Knight, your White Knight, the Fallen, the corruption. All of these things are just great bits. The Harvey Dent kind of, I don't even want to call it a subplot. I guess that's the main plot, honestly, but it's happening on the side. He's not even the one of the main characters. I guess he
not to keep being that annoying guy, but when I was reading some of the factuals today, apparently Christopher Nolan said that Harvey Dent is the protagonist of this movie.
Yeah. It's his story.
Because
the Joker and Batman both remain unchanged from where they start at this film, I would say, in that Batman is still the guy, high morals. The Joker is still the anarchist agent of chaos. Harvey Dent is the one who goes through the change throughout this and has an arc to his character. So I think that makes a lot of sense that he would say that. As you mentioned, directed and story by Christopher Nolan. I think his brother also had some part to play in the writing of the story. Music here, I have to get old Hans Zimmer and James Newton Howard in here. Unfortunately, they did not get nominated for an Oscar for this score, which is kind of beyond me. I think they won a Grammy for this score, but they did not even get nominated for an Oscar, which is interesting. In terms of performance and reception, $185 million budget, $1.009 billion at the box office, becoming the highest grossing superhero movie of all time. And at the time, I think it was like the third highest grossing movie of all time. And that's coming off Batman Begins, which was a good performance at the box office. Why there was a sequel, I don't think there was initial plan to, even though you get that ending Joker card in Batman Begins, which kind of leads you. But I think that what Christopher Nolan said, that was meant to signify that Batman's battle against evil is never going to end, and that's it. It wasn't necessarily meant to be like a cliffhanger for another movie, even though it naturally falls into that, of course. Batman Begins made $375 million. Well done. But after this, really shoots it up, and then also The Dark Knight ends up acclaiming over $1 billion as well. First of the year in terms of worldwide box office. Makes a lot of sense that it was the number one movie this year. In 2008, some good ones in here. We'll talk about some other movies in 2008 in a second. IMDb 9.
Semi-pro.
Well, a few others. 9.1 out of 10 on IMDb, 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, 4.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. In terms of the Oscars, this is where we'll call in some of those other movies that came out. Sean Penn does not go empty-handed in 2008. Wins Best Actor for Milk, which I have not seen. But guess what also comes out in 2008? One that we've done on this show.
Tropic Thunder.
And who was battling Heath Ledger for that Best Supporting Actor?
Robert Downey
Jr. In Tropic Thunder. So how about that?
Sergeant Lincoln Osiris.
That's himself. Right. The dude playing a dude dressed up as another dude. That guy. This movie has 8 nominations, 2 wins. For what was it? It was obviously Heath Ledger, but then also let me just go ahead and get the one that won. The other one that won here is sound editing. Richard King, way to go, fella. Also nominated for art direction, cinematography, film editing, makeup, sound mixing, visual effects. Like I said, I think Hans Zimmer got robbed. Him and James Newton Howard.
And I apologize if I missed it. Did you say they had to have won for like special effects, like all of the?
That's hard to believe.
That's really hard to believe. Like when they flipped that dang 18-wheeler.
Well, they stayed practical as well, which I think is a really admirable thing about this. Is they do God. As much as they possibly could. Christopher Nolan had them sticking to. Oh my God! You guys know what won it?
What?
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. That piece of shit.
Hey, that's got Brad Pitt in it.
That's
you can't talk bad on Brad Pitt.
Settle down, Austin.
I know. That's just probably
that
one
was
of my
a fun movie.
That was
Case.
Honestly I love that movie.
I didn't care for it. I've only seen it probably about once. I wasn't a big fan.
That's so funny.
Anyways, here let's. You guys already got your ratings out, right?
Yes, sir.
I got mine.
Let me get mine in here. Things I like about this movie. Heath Ledger, the Joker, that opening scene, both of those are just legendary. Anytime, like I said, I was taking notes or doing other stuff upon the second viewing, and anytime Heath Ledger showed up on screen, it's like, okay, let's see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because he became this character. And maybe too is, people say it could have been to his downfall, but I think also there's been some fight against that as well. But the things he went through to portray this character, like putting himself in a motel room for a month, solitude, writing in his own little journal, developing his cackle and his tone, his delivery in terms of all that stuff, just really, really good. Put on his own like lipstick for the makeup because he felt that would, that just gave it a, I don't know, whatever you have to do to become this psychopath, he did, and it absolutely bleeds through on screen. A really, really cool thing that I read, and sad, Christopher Nolan post-production having to do the editing on this after he had passed. He's like, dude, every time I had to go in there and just see him and create make this movie, but also he was happy that it had him busy for one thing, but also it was a performance that Heath Ledger was very proud of. And it was you could tell like the careful nature and just diligence that Christopher Nolan edited this and put it together. And the performance was there. He had all the juice, but I think it just adds to the weight and the gravity of like what he was creating at that point, knowing that this was going to be let's say the swan song of Heath Ledger. And it is great that he was posthumously awarded that Best Actor award. He fully, or Best Supporting Actor, he fully deserved it.
Well, something too, Dad, you mentioned Jack Nicholson, of course, and that Batman. Was that with Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton.
Yeah. So apparently Michael Caine, when they initially pitched the idea, said, I don't know about this. A
lot of people were very down on the decision to cast Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Well, that's funny enough. Apparently he was saying, hey, that guy actually might be able to do it. And then, you get movie glory. Like you said, Austin, it is such a weird, but at that same time, I think that's just kind of a reality of, it's almost like that cruel sickness of the world where it's like, man, for him to have such a great performance, there had to be this tragedy attached to it almost, and I'm not saying that's a necessary thing as much as it kind of makes sense. And also, hats off to that man for delivering like this. This is one of those performances that so many people want to replicate and have tried to replicate. You just can't do it. You had Jared Leto trying, you had Joaquin Phoenix trying, and it's almost like laughable in comparison, right?
People like the Joker, like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker and like the origin story. They were very deliberate in this one and just like having him be this guy with no backstory, just pure anarchy from wherever the hell. But you speak that and how it adds weight to the story. We talked about this with Robin Williams and Dead Poets Society and kind of the gravity that adds to that movie. It's a horrible thing. You hate it, but it is that kind of pervasive feeling that you get with society. You're the 27 Club when it comes to music. It's all the same shit. People's Spotify's and record or listens goes way up if they pass away. It's a horrible thing, but it really does happen. Back on the things I like in brighter sides, Christian Bale as Batman. This is my Batman. He's really damn good. It's dark and gritty. Christopher Nolan, well done. He's an amazing director in himself. Of course, that's not a discovery or a revelation by any means. He's one of the best to do it. So the fact that he has had his hands on 3 movies or a trilogy of superhero movies is a big juxtaposition to like what we think of superhero movies today. The Marvel Cinematic Universe kicks off in 2008 as well. DCU had to have been feeling pretty damn good after putting a $1 billion movie out. And you look today and how quickly the tables flipped.
Was that Iron Man with Marvel?
Yep. 08. Yep. Old Robert Downey Jr. peeking his head out again. They were also nominated for special effects.
That was a big year.
It sure was, man.
RDJ, man.
Wally out there on that year too. Yeah, for him.
Oh my gosh.
For sure. Side characters are awesome. Gordon, Lucius, Alfred. The hero you need versus the hero you deserve. That shit just sticks with you. And the music is great. In terms of things I don't like, pretty limited. I think Rachel's replacement is a big stain on this trilogy in terms of the recasting. And what a miss from that actress. I would have to look up her name.
Katie Holmes.
Yeah, there you go. She turned this down. It wasn't like she was asked to go away. She turned it down for another role. And that movie bombed. And then this one made $1 billion. So I'm sure she's probably doing all right, but she's probably kicking herself a little bit.
I'm sure Maggie Gyllenhaal's saying, hey, what about it?
Well, apparently they handled it very professionally, though. Everyone involved, which is a good thing. It wasn't nasty or messy. And the final kind of gripe I'll just get out here is I think maybe Harvey's flip is a little too drastic and too quick. Just maybe.
Would you give him the Garth Algeier I Smell a Pork Product award?
Oh, yeah. He's right here. That's Harvey Dent. I do smell a pork product of some kind, and it's when Harvey Dent. I recommend you use American.
Gosh.
All of it. He starts yelling.
Well, and everything, he's like, I got to flip this stupid coin.
Yeah, he goes Anton Chigurh on him.
Yeah, he goes Anton Chigurh with like half the balls. It's like, all right, dude.
Yeah. No, I think he just like he is the White Knight, and he abandons all his principles so quickly. And I get there's a reason. There's plenty of reason, but it still felt like, man, maybe that's too big of a
I
flip.
forgot that switcheroo the Joker pulls. I totally forgot.
Yeah,
that.
It's like, how did you not even? Okay, how he played him like that.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Well, I was saying when he showed up to see Harvey, and he has like he's dressed up as a nurse, and Harvey has no clue that it's him somehow, even though the guy has
that was a little silly too.
Yeah, that's probably the worst or most damnable thing. Anyways, 5 out of 5 stars, no doubt.
Bang.
Too damn
no
easy.
doubt.
Too damn good.
Easy.
Let's do our scenes, guys. And once again, as we did it last time, we're going to do our number 1 favorite scene.
He was number 1.
Old man. What was it?
Jenkins,
Is
probably.
that his name? Yeah, probably so.
Something like that. Or Schmitty Wergenman Jenkins or something.
Yeah, he was number 1.
That's it.
And then an X Factor / wild card scene. And there's probably going to be more that we have to mention because there are just so many. This thing is riddled with incredible scenes. Yeah. Just filthy with them, you know?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's start with Mike.
Guys, there was a couple of great scenes that were just super memorable to me, but I think the one that I like the most is when you've got, I'm going to call them the crime syndicate. All of them are in, and they're all talking about this damn, basically they're saying this damn Batman, at night is just, he's making a mess he's making a mess of our syndicate party,
Yeah.
And the Joker walks in, and man, that thing he does with his tongue it's so weird that it's cool. I mean,
these little ticks that he introduced to that.
Yes,
that is acting, like that is it.
Oh my gosh. I think that's what he was doing while he was in that hotel room for a month.
Dad, do you know what that was about? Apparently the prosthetics on his face would start getting all loosened up from having those fake scars. So apparently the way for him to try and keep them on was he would lick his lips and do all this weird stuff. And apparently he was doing that enough, and it became such a thing. They're like, dude, you need to use that. But it originated because he was just trying to keep the damn prosthetics on because he didn't want to go back in a chair for 30 minutes.
Well, I'll tell you what, it worked because it was so odd and so quirky that it worked for me. I personally really liked it.
Yeah.
But let me see where I was at. So we talk. We need to. So the Joker walks in. He said, "We killed the Batman." Basically, let's just kill the Batman. And I think is it Gamble?
That
was what's his name? I want to say
White or something.
Yeah, he's
Michael J. White.
Mike. There you go, Michael J. White. He's the real friggin' deal, boys. I mean, when we talk karate and knowing, just how to fight, that dude's the real deal. Okay. So when he's kind of going up against him, I was really just on this scene and that I'm going, dang, God, dude, this is a bad, bad, bad man. And he says something to the effect of he pulls, is it a grenade? Is it grenade that he does at this point? What does he do with him? He said,
he makes a pencil disappear is what he does.
Yeah. And he's got a grenade and he looks at Gamble and he says, hey, let's not blow this out of proportion. And I went, oh my, it was,
and he's got his thumb on it.
Yeah, it was so crazy, but you felt it, you believed it. Again, I didn't say much about Heath Ledger in the beginning because this dude, I thought it was so different from what I remember of the Joker with Cesar Romero, where he was funny, to where the Jack Nicholson was psychotic, but he was
funny still.
Funny. He was still funny.
Comic and comedic still.
This was not funny. This dude. It doesn't matter what you
Clockwork
do to this.
Orange was a lot of his inspiration, is what they were saying.
Man, he was just a very nasty dude.
I think it's weird too, because it's like you said, Austin, he's this perfect anarchist. So it's almost like he's not even doing it for a reason. Agent of chaos, and there's something really kind of
that is his whole reason,
that.
is that there is no reason.
Yeah,
everything burns.
There's something really disturbing about that, and I think everyone can kind of.
Well, what is Marine or what's the guy Salvatore? What's Marino? Is it no Moreno? What Salvatore, the mob boss?
Oh yeah, Marino, yeah. I know you're talking about Salvatore.
Well, he's like
Eric Roberts
says no one's gonna cross the Joker for you. You have principles. You won't kill someone. That the Joker will do what he'll kill whatever. Like he's like, why would we cross him? You're not getting anything out of anyone. No one's going to cross him for you. We know you're not going to kill us. Why would we cross him?
Yeah. Interesting.
No, that's a great scene. The pencil disappear magic trick is great. The way he commands that scene of the mob bosses. I think it's really, as much as he's not funny, he is funny. You think you can steal from us and walk away? Yeah. Exactly.
Well, what it is he's so great that you never question it. There's never a point where you're like, he didn't really pull that off. I could kick that guy's ass. It's more just like, this dude, he's got something figured out.
Well, I'm on the record saying that this is the best villain of all time, if not the best villain of all time, the best superhero villain of all time. In terms of a performance, I don't know how you get any better than this. Like, as much as, and what's crazy is he took a risk by doing this, but it paid off handsomely. People were like, you can't replace Jack Nicholson as the Joker, but the direction they took it just all hit. They had a royal flush, and
I have one counter to that.
Okay,
if I may, I would put Castor Troy up on that, up in that fight face off.
Sure.
Griffin, I didn't know where he was. I mean, I get it. Heath Ledger was phenomenal, but Castor Troy? Yeah, come on, man.
He probably could have had a place. He could have been a crony in this, couldn't he have? He could have been. He would have had his own gang. He would have fit right into this. He could have been
his brother.
Maybe we just answered the last question already. We have to make up the new character, and Castor Troy needs to be in this because he would have fit in, honestly. That's a revelation. Wow.
There it is.
Well done. So what about your X Factor scene, Mike?
The one that it's just another scene that I thought kind of made to things that kind of do it for me. There's scenes that I go, man, I really like that. Do I look like a man that has a plan? And he's talking to Dent. Dent's like, kind of like, what's your plan? And he's like, do I look like a man that has a plan? And again, man, I bought it hook, line, and sinker. Yeah. I bought it. Again, I guess who my favorite character is going to be in this, but it
might be a clean sweep.
To me, he stole the movie. I mean, Christian Bale's, he stole the movie there. I mean, every single
Christian Bale's the straight man.
He is. And that voice,
that gets a little cheesy too.
It's one of those things for sure. But, I mean, there's this whole cat and mouse chase that's going on the entire time, and the Joker is always 2 steps ahead. There is a questionable sequence where he's being interrogated by Batman, and he thinks before that Batman actually is Harvey. But then Harvey gets taken, so how was that part of the plan? Which was a kind of questionable thing to me, because he says, like, I really thought you were Harvey the way you threw yourself after her. Before they lure him in and capture him. But then Harvey gets taken. So I don't know what the plan was really to be, I don't know, questionable thing, but you got to really be thinking about that to notice it. Griff, what's your favorite scene?
Man, it's so funny. You just said it. I love that little interrogation just because it's so brutal. And even as the Batman is just literally, whipping on him, Kraken losing all of his composure,
shoving
and cool,
the door up to lock it. You're shoving the chair up to the door to lock it.
Literally loses all of his composure. Joker completely gets under his skin. Even still, he's cracking on him, and it's not affecting anything in the Joker. He's not getting anything on him.
There's nothing you can do to this man.
Yeah.
I mean, you could beat him till, to a pulp. This guy, it's not going to work on this guy.
Nothing's changing. You're not breaking the guy down at all. And it's just like, my God, it's really intense. Cause like in a scene like that, you kind of want the Joker to get beaten down. You kind of want Batman to have the upper hand, and instead you just don't get that satisfaction at all.
No, not at all.
Well, he's really down. He's so wicked and conniving too. If you read into Batman lore and all that, and how not Poison Ivy, but Harley Quinn became his lady, how Harvey Dent, the White Knight, was corrupted. This is what he does. He just pulls you down, and he's so cunning and conniving, and you hate it. You can't get a win on him. It's just like
that's what it is.
It's just like a draw. Like that's the best you can do is draw against this cat.
Yeah. I love that scene because of its brutality and because it just really kind of puts you in your place. And my X Factor scene would actually be another one with the Joker. Big surprise. It would be when they come up to dang Bruce's penthouse little thing.
Yeah.
Townhome, whatever the
Crash
heck it
the party.
is. Crash the party.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know if you guys read it. I'm sure you might have, Os, but apparently Michael Caine. Hey, apparently Michael Caine had a line when they come out of that elevator, and he was so taken by their appearances.
Well, that was his first time meeting the dude, I think.
Yeah. He was so taken by it, Dad, that he forgot all his lines, and they just kept it because it was so. His reaction was just genuine fright, and I just think that's pretty amazing. And then, of course, the Joker comes in and gets Rachel, and I just think it's a really big moment. And also, like that one dude is like, we're not going to be intimidated by thugs. And then he just gets him.
You remind me of my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hated him. Yeah.
Well, I love how he changes up his Scar story too.
Oh,
he's like a salesman. He does a different story for Gamble. He does a different story for Rachel to apply to the situation, which that's just what this cat does. He is full of the tricks. There's such a mystique that's created with that too. And like you said, Os, that's why Christopher Nolan didn't give this guy a backstory. It's almost like he really is just this agent of chaos. You can't put your finger on it. He doesn't exist within reality, because even as the Batman is just beating him down in the scene I mentioned, you don't get anything out of him. And it's just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny that almost draws a slight, I'm reaching, but a slight comparison to our guy Luke in Cool Hand Luke, don't y'all think?
Sure.
Just getting beaten on, it's like, it's not real.
Well, what I was going to tell you is like there's like a magneticism to this guy. He pulls you to his team, and maybe it's because you're scared of him, but maybe it's a bit of the kind of unknown about him. There's just a confidence as well. I'm feeling like Harley Quinn right now.
You join him, right?
Well, you are enthralled by this person.
Yeah.
It's can't watch it. Can't not watch.
That's what it is. Heath Ledger immortalized himself through the Joker.
Absolutely.
I mean, that is immortality.
Yeah, that's why I think I could just throw this thing on replay. It really is that performance. It's just incredible. And a great setting for it as well. Everyone around is awesome. So those are it's just gravy, you know? Just give me that Joker performance in anything, and all the rest is any other benefit or plus is just gravy, man.
Well, what was your scene, Os?
My number
Did I interrupt you, Dad?
I was just going to ask you something. Both of you guys. Have you guys seen Batman?
I need to watch it.
Michael Keaton and
I've seen like the Batman Forever
Jack
that everyone
Nicholson.
hates.
You used to have it on. You used to have it on
you've
TV. Yeah.
And you know, I'm not taking anything away from Heath Ledger. Nothing. I think it's a fabulous performance. Okay. But I would love for you guys to watch Jack Nicholson.
I have seen parts of it. I have seen
it. Austin, it's effortless, and he does it. And I'm telling you, when I went to see it, it was a big to do. You know, when it came out,
everyone loves that Batman. It's very well liked as well. That one.
And Austin, he's so cool. He's funny, but he's an evil bastard now in it. Mm-hmm. But I'll say this. They stepped up the game with Heath Ledger, okay? But I would love for you all to see it.
What is he doing when he's Dad? What is it that Jack Nicholson's doing? He's like a party guy. What is it?
They're playing Prince, and he's walking around, and he's got like a paintbrush, and they're going through this museum, and they're playing Party Man. And he comes up and he sees one of them and they're getting ready to stab, and he goes, "No, not that one. That one's perfect the way it is." And it was just this evil picture, you know, the real darkness in that, and the look on his face, man. It's good, guys.
Here's a question, really quick question, and then we'll get your scene, Os.
Yep.
Dad, if you had to get trapped in a dark alley with either Jack Nicholson's Joker or Heath Ledger's, who you picking?
I love Jack, but I'm taking Heath Ledger because I know I'm getting out of there, because I've never seen anybody that this guy's going to do whatever it takes to get us out.
I think he said it backwards.
Yeah. Do you mean that you would take Jack Nicholson in the dark alley, or are you taking whose Joker do you want to meet in the dark alley?
Oh, I thought you meant who am I going to have to fight with me?
No.
I think I'd rather meet Jack. I mean, I can try to talk my way out of it. Heath Ledger is not going to listen to any of this garbage that I got coming.
There you go.
Hey, that's bile that I got coming out of
bile.
It almost feels like comparing apples to oranges, though. Like the tones,
it really is.
They're entirely
completely character. Yeah. They're on the both ends of the spectrum.
Sure. Yeah. I feel like that one is more in line with, you know, your early Superman movies where it's very comic based. Like pulled straight from that. So it feels like a cartoon. This is, like we've said, probably beaten the dead horse at this point, how based in realism this one is.
Yeah.
In terms of my favorite scene, I am just going to go with that opening sequence, man. You get the skyline shot of Chicago.
Yes,
you know,
I thought that was awesome.
Yeah. The people, just this heist going down, and one by one getting rid of the next person, so there's less cuts. It's just a great heist sequence to begin with. You don't know that I guess you kind of know that the Joker's in it, but if you didn't,
you felt like he was there.
If you haven't seen it before, you probably don't think that person that you see standing on the sidewalk with the mask in their hand to begin is the Joker. Maybe you do. Maybe you already didn't. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, there you go. There you have it. And then when he reveals himself at the end, there's no one else standing. The bank teller. Here we go. Think you're smart, huh? The guy that hired you, he'll do the same to you. Oh, criminals in this town used to believe in things. Honor, respect. Look at you. What do you believe in, huh? What do you believe in? I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. You know, like, and you're just ready to rock, dude. You know right away that this movie has something a little different to it, a little extra juice, and it takes off right from that moment. I think isn't that actor the bank teller? Isn't he in like The Office? At some point, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm forgetting who that dude is. I've seen him before.
Yeah,
Austin. He's been in tons.
The Longest Yards we got him in.
Oh, he's one of the guards.
He's one of the guards.
Yeah,
that's great. Adam Sandler version that is.
And he puts that grenade in his mouth as he pulls off with the armored truck.
Why didn't that cat spit that thing out? Yeah. Why didn't that cat spit that thing out? That's a question.
I don't know. I don't know what it would have even done.
It might have not accomplished much now.
Oh, no. I kill the bus driver. What bus driver? And that guy gets backed over. Where's everyone at? Talk about a sack. All those guys.
Funny, man.
But that's going to be my number one. In terms of an X Factor scene, this is cheating, and I will have another one. But how about just any scene the Joker's in? What about just any of them? They're all so freaking good. The pencil disappear, breaking up the party, the interrogation.
Yeah.
You know, it's the scenes with Harvey Dent
when he's
blowing up the hospital. Yeah, I mean, all of it, everything he does is unbelievable movie making stuff. In terms of what I'll lock in as a singular X Factor scene, I love the conversation between Alfred and Bruce Wayne. And Bruce is kind of beside himself. He's like, what happened here? I didn't do this or something. He's like, you did. You made them turn to someone they didn't fully understand. And maybe he's someone you don't fully understand. And he tells that whole story about the ruby stealer or the jewel stealer in Burma.
Yeah.
You know, we found him just in a kid playing with him. He just stole him to do it. Some men just want to watch the world burn. And that's the whole theme. Yeah. That's the whole thing. So I love that. I love Alfred. I love Michael Caine. It's a perfect casting. It's a perfect character.
My gosh.
Him being this father figure for Bruce, just absolutely love that. And then the payoff in the end, after Rachel has died, Bruce goes back to him, asks him, did you ever catch the jewel stealer? He said, yes, we did. How'd you do it? We burnt the forest down. So it's just like, man, it was. I love both of those kind of combined together.
Yeah.
But that's my one. Let me see if there's anything else I really want to mention here. We'll get to some other ones, but pretty damn good. Like a leper in the interrogation. I love just the Joker, that fucking guy. Characters, fellas. Let's do characters. Round table. Favorite character. How about 3, 2, 1? The Joker.
How about the Joker? Yeah.
There you go.
What else is there to be said about that guy? Just incredible. Carries the entire film. Yeah. He is, like, for one thing, the Joker is just the best Batman villain. Clearly, that is the guy. It's black and white, and he is the main villain and does not disappoint in any way whatsoever. The corrupting of Harvey Dent is a great storyline that goes throughout it as well. What else to say? Now let's get into some other questions. 6-man. Griff, start us off.
Lucius. Morgan Freeman.
There you go.
I think he's just awesome.
Yes.
I really like how he's kind of at the head of the business front. With Wayne, is it Wayne Enterprises?
Wayne Enterprises.
Yeah, I think that's super cool. And I love how, too, like, they send him out to, is it Taiwan?
Hong Kong.
They send him out to Hong Kong just to say, hey, yeah, the deal's not going to work. Bruh, Lao. Yeah. Sorry, dude. But I think he's cool, and I really enjoy how...
Mr. Wayne didn't want it to seem like we were deliberately wasting your time.
Yeah.
No, just accidentally. Yes, accidentally. That's awesome, and I don't think that so phone funny. Swap. I don't think the phone swap flies. I think they would have that under harder wraps. I think they wouldn't have just let him walk out with a phone or walk in with a doubled phone. That wouldn't have happened. So there's a gripe. They would have absolutely caught that. No shot.
Fair enough.
They wouldn't have just left that property on the premise or the other phone. There's no
I thought the same thing. I was like, that was kind of wishful thinking, or at least, I don't know. That was very hopeful that the guy would try to return it. He'd be like, I don't need it. Yeah. And it's like, oh, let me put it back in the box then. It's like, whatever. But Lucius is cool. I like how at the end, with the big phone tracking scheme, he's like, hey, well, I'll do this, but I'm submitting my resignation. He says, all right, well, just hang around. And then once the job's done, everything just starts, exploding itself, basically.
Yeah, it's part of that
that
scene,
really
and
cool.
the music's picking up that Dark Knight kind of theme. Yeah, really.
I just thought that was really cool because it's like Bruce knew he wasn't gonna do his boy in, but I just love Morgan Freeman's character.
Well, maybe the best scene with him is when that Sack Reese comes up to him. I was doing that deep dive you asked me to do, and I saw this part of the business completely fell off the records. I want $10 million for the rest of my life. You're saying your boss is a secret vigilante who beats villains into a pulp every night, and your plan is to blackmail this person? You can keep that. Walks away. Yeah, that was great. That's probably the best scene of Lucius.
That is so good. Yeah, he's just like, really, dude? Yeah, my God, you're right. That's so funny, man. Yeah. No, he rocks, and he's in is it Rises? Dark Knight Rises? Yeah. And he rocks in that movie too. Kind of cooking up the new designs and the new tech. Mm-hmm. He's just so cool. So yeah, he's my sixth man. I have a guess who else you guys might choose. At least one of you.
Yeah, I'm sure. What about your
Who you got, Pops?
Oh, we're all doing 6 man right now. How about it? Let's do it.
Yeah, why not?
6 man, guys, to me was Harvey Dent. To me, there's no.
Is that Flyos? Is he on the? He's starting 5, right?
Yeah, he's on the court. He's on
the court, Dad. You gotta pick someone else.
Oh, I really thought I thought he was kind of out there myself.
Well, Christopher Nolan says he's the protagonist, so we'll listen to Chris.
He's starting 5. Right. He's at least shooting guard.
Then there's no doubt to me it's Sir Michael Caine.
Yeah, there you go. I got Alfred with you.
Yeah, I mean, some men just want to watch the world burn is what I had down. I had 2 of them. I didn't know if y'all'd go for Harvey Dent, but man, I loved his character. I thought that guy did a great job. I just thought Michael Caine is Michael Caine in every movie. Gosh, you love him, and he just brings that presence. So he's definitely my 6 man, Oz.
Yeah, I mean, he's mine. The only other person that you could consider, in my opinion, is Commissioner Gordon, and he might be starting 5 too, to be honest.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, really I'm not a big fan of Rachel Dawes. She kind of just annoys.
I can't believe that, Griffin.
She kind of just annoys the shit out of me.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd have got that upset. I wouldn't have been fighting over her. Let's just put it that way.
Dude.
Yeah. Alfred takes that letter away.
I'd want to say
she wasn't the minx in the show.
I didn't want to say it, but I was kind of in the same boat.
We're not the nicest fellas when it comes to that. I don't believe it. How about that? That's a stretch of the imagination. I think that Bruce Wayne, the guy who's walking in with whatever he wants, whoever wants, how many he wants.
What was he doing? He was like with the, it wasn't the swim team. What was it?
He
time for his pills.
Yeah, what is he doing?
It was time. I don't know what. I've got everything turned off and it still comes on.
He was with the whole opera or whatever the hell it was, the theater house.
The ballet.
Yeah.
No, I thought the same thing. Maybe in Rises when we get Anne Hathaway, that's believable.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know about this one.
That's a yes, sir.
And I'm sorry to be that guy. I wasn't going to say it, but then my dad said it.
Griffin's gripes instead of Mike's minks. That's what she lands on.
There we go.
Yeah, that's where it lands instead. The tale of two tales.
Hey, I'll say this. There are quite a few sad sacks in this movie.
I got about 30.
Yeah, I mean, our boy Gamble's crony who gets the pin in his eye.
Yeah.
I mean, sad sack. I think Gordon's son is a sad sack. That kid... I mean, that was almost not usable footage, I thought. Some of his performance.
Well, I was going to, Barbara Gordon right with it. I mean, Jesus, she just has to believe her husband is dead for however long because this is his job. I mean, that's a Rachel Dawes put her on there too.
I mean, that's some sackery, dude. And that one weirdo that is in the interrogation scene who's like, He's like such a weirdo.
Oh, he's a freak.
Yeah, he's freaky, isn't he?
Oh, is he the guy that ends up getting got by the Joker because he plays him so well?
He was from a psychiatric ward or something.
The other guy, David Dashmalikin or whatever the hell.
Oh my gosh, that dude,
the schizophrenic guy.
Yeah, that's a sad sack, dude. What did Batman threaten him with again? I forget. It was Gordon, wasn't it, who threatened him?
Well, yeah, he had his coin that wasn't messed up yet, so he was gonna kill him.
Yeah,
basically.
that was it. Yeah, and he's like, "You're gonna kill that guy." I was like, "God, get it over with, man."
Not exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who's your one? Who's your sack?
My sad sack, man, dude. Sorry, man. That's tough. I'm going to go with that weirdo we're talking about because he was just so odd. He just made my skin crawl a little bit. I was like, who is this guy?
Dude, freaking Anthony Michael Hall's in this movie.
Yeah.
He's the news reporter who gets taken and is on the Heath Ledger directed home tapes of the Joker.
Yeah, that's just weird.
That's good, man.
So who'd you just say, Griff?
The weirdo.
The weirdo. Joker's thug number one is what
that's
the internet's telling me right now. Mike, who
weird
you got?
Cat.
Guys,
also, wait a sec. Lau's a sad sack too.
Yeah, I didn't even know he died for the longest time. He got scorched on that pile of money, man. He just left him up there.
Yeah.
They don't even show him die. They just know.
Mr. Lau, he's a sad sack, man.
I know Squealer when I see one.
Yeah,
he'll squeal.
That was so good.
Yeah,
that was so good.
Griffin, I had him down as a sad sack. My sad sack, my number one sad sack, and Austin just stole my thunder.
Hey.
You know, this cat says, hey, he's looking at Fox and he says, Fox says to him, he said, you think the richest man in the world and you assume that he's a vigilante is someone that you're going to blackmail for $10 million?
Yeah.
And also the Joker says that if Coleman Reese isn't dead within 60 minutes, he's going to blow up the hospital. Coleman Reese is the sad sack of this movie, boys.
I got one that beat you. I'll be honest.
I got to hear that. If you got one to beat that, then
I think Reese is probably silver medaling. I'll be honest. He probably
all right,
is.
let's see the gold medal here.
Well, I probably don't even.
What's he going to do?
I don't need to go into all these other ones just because why do we need to? Yeah. But what about old Brian Douglas, the hockey pad Batman? That is 100% the sad sack. Why can't we help out?
Yeah.
What's different between you and I? I'm not wearing hockey pads. And then the next thing we know, he's got makeup on him and he's hanging in front of the mayor's office. And then they release the tapes after it. What's your name? Are you the Batman? No. What's your name? Brian Douglas. Yeah, that's a sack. Poor guy.
That is funny.
I know he pissed his pants too.
They would have never had that on TV, but you're right, Oss. That maybe in Gotham they would. That dude was a satchel, man.
Yeah, that is Satchel Paige. If I've seen him.
It was, dude.
Yeah, yeah. There's no one else really worth mentioning. To be honest, nope. Themes and things. This is where I like to take over. And
Austin, why don't you run with this?
Just run wild. Batman and the Joker. How about tricks, games, cunning? Harvey or Rachel? Apparently, they said that, the whole fairy sequence, if they would have chosen to blow up the other people, they actually would have blown themselves up. And apparently, they said this was confirmed in 2018. I don't know where it was confirmed, but just plays in line with the deceptiveness of the Joker. And
that's what I kept thinking the whole time. If you'd actually blown it up, it'd have blown you up. I thought that the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, I had never considered that, but the fact that you did kind of gives some kind of validity to it in itself. How about unstoppable force meets an immovable object?
Right.
Cat and mouse chase, the Joker being one step ahead. We got good versus evil, and we also got the gray because Dark Knight is a vigilante. So he kind of toes the lines between them both. The White Knight being Harvey Dent until he is not. And then the Joker, of course, is just pure evil there. Corruption and corrupting. Fallen angel. The hero Gotham deserves versus the hero Gotham needs. What a just amazing quote at the end. That end sequence
awesome.
is just incredible, man. After saving their lives.
Dark Knight.
Because I always say that, the whole you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, I think is another permeating theme throughout this, of course. But that monologue's so damn good. So we'll chase him because he can take it. I use that one in life,
That's so great.
It's really good. Let me find where I was at. Batmobile, Bat Bike. I love the physics of that Bat Bike. The Bat Pod, I think is what it was called. Go ahead.
When that bike went up, it went up it went like up the building and turned around.
Yeah, like pivots on its wheel and drops back down.
That was first thing that I said. I thought that the special effects in it, I thought the cars, the just everything that Batman brought to the table, the inventions of Mr. Fox, I thought they were really cool. Yeah. I bought into them. I never once thought this is a 2008 movie. I just thought it was cool as can be.
Yeah, I mean,
super cool.
Yes, sir. Continue. I mean, he sideswipes every car he goes by.
It was awesome. And that big fat tire on that motorcycle. That'd have been fun to ride that thing.
Power, money, trust funds, Gotham City, the skyline shots. You make your own luck. Fair. What's fair? Chance. 50-50. This is where I called in
heads and tails.
Anton Chigurh. Nihilism. Agent of chaos. Everything burns.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's move into our last couple questions here, and let's make them a little snappy. We are over an hour at this point.
Snap.
But is this movie, that being The Dark Knight, better with Nicolas Cage? He's played a Batman kind of parallel in Kick-Ass. Once again, he's dressed up like Batman, so might make a lot of sense. Who you got, guys? Tell me something.
Spider-Man too, so
yeah.
Hey,
that's true. Hell yeah.
Guys, here's the deal. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull my best Les Grossman. Yes. I mean, dude, of course this movie would be better with Nick Cage. Here's the truth. It's a real shame that Heath Ledger had one of the most iconic performances of all time, because who the hell would not want to see Nick Cage as the Joker?
Yeah, man, it'd be hard to not want that.
That would be insane. It would be incredible. And I'll be honest, I almost don't know if I could handle it because I would be so pumped up every time he was on screen. I think it would be somewhat like uproarious. What is going on in your world, Dad? What is this? Why? Are we on a grocery run? Are we going to get more groceries? What's happening?
It's called going walkabout.
Walkabout.
Yeah, she goes walkabout this house. I don't. She's walked in and she looked at me and she was going, I'm being quiet. And then now she's opened up the door 10 times. I don't know what to say, boys. I can only hope to contain her. I mean,
here's the truth, guys. I want to be silly and say that he could be the Joker, and he could be a damn good Joker. But
he'd have to be more Jack Nicholson Joker, I think.
Yeah, he would. He would. That was securely Heath Ledger. Harvey Dent, all day. Get that bozo out of there.
Make him corruptible like that.
Get that bozo. What's his name? Aaron Eckhart. Get him the hell out. I don't need him at all. Yeah. I want Nick Cage in there, baby. And then at the end, when he's flipping that coin, he's got half his face off and he's screaming. He's going, ah! I mean, that Nick Cage would just eat that roll, dude, for breakfast, man. That'd be like cinnamon buns. That dude would be crazy, man.
Yeah, you might.
I would love it.
You might have me there.
I would love it. I mean, I think that I thought everyone was going to say that because it's obvious to me. He's Harvey Dent. Make him the White Knighty, he's so cool at the beginning and the little law proceedings.
But I'm
and
not
all
done.
That
Yeah, that scene is.
Yeah, and he punches that dude in the face. That was awesome. Yeah, that was awesome.
That is one of the cheesier scenes in this whole thing. He's like, I recommend you buy American. He's like, get him out of here. But I'm not done. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Everyone goes crazy, you know.
Hey,
I would buy it even less that old Rachel Dawes is Maggie Gyllenhaal, though, if Nicolas Cage was Harvey Dent.
Yeah, that's true.
He wouldn't have flipped for her.
Yeah. You might have to change her character as well, let's be honest. But
might have to be Shakira or something.
Hey, there we go. Hey, man. But that's my opinion. I think you need Nick Cage in there. So.
Yep. Mike, you got anything different?
You know what? I thought I had the Joker is who I thought. I mean, I really thought that Nick Cage could put on well, I mean, come on, guys. He was nuts in playing Castor Troy. He was absolutely nuts. Could he play somebody that dark? I think he's already proven he could. I stick with the Joker, although I do think Heath Ledger put on one phenomenal performance.
Guys, the wheels just got turning, and I am on to just brilliance.
Okay.
Whoa.
You know who Nicolas Cage is?
Who's that?
Nicolas Cage is Batman. Nicolas Cage is the
was
Joker.
Supposed to be.
Nicolas Cage is Harvey Dent. It's an Austin Powers kind of run through. He plays everybody. That is what it is.
Yes!
We have found the solution. He's everybody.
Oh my God.
That is the answer.
Austin, if you could have had that pop up on that picture where he's the Joker, that would have been the best ever. You'd have lost me.
He's all three of them. That's who he is. We're going to have to pitch this. Copyright it now. How do we do it? No one take this idea. This is ours. We have claimed it.
Nick Cage as Batman and the Joker a la Austin Powers.
And Harvey Dent. He's also the third character. He's all of them.
Gosh. Now that is what you call star power. Yes.
It's almost like a Fight Club kind of mind fucking too. It's like he plays all three of these guys, and it's just this.
Now that's
the ending. Maybe he just is all of them.
That would be a real exercise in just seeing really what Nick Cage is capable of, and you guys already know he'd step right up to the plate, Big Papi style, and crack that thing over the monster.
He already played John Travolta, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
He could do it all.
We saw Spider Noir. I mean, he was, let's face it, this dude, I think
Mike's let's face it moment in the fourth quarter, baby.
He is 62, 63 years old. This man put on a performance that we'll never forget. You know that they are bringing back, and they're going to have a second season.
Oh gosh,
it's inevitable.
Yeah,
I mean, the people demand it.
The people. By the way, I just got to thinking. I mentioned fourth quarter, and I was thinking at the end of the game. Man, what about that Team USA loss? We haven't gotten to speak about it.
I know, that's how we started off our last one.
Boys, it was absolutely gut-wrenching for me.
Yeah.
It just showed to me, we think we have a good team.
Oh my
We're not there. We're not there yet.
They pulled our pants down and slapped our asses.
They did. I mean,
balls and all.
I knew
our beanbags were on the. Our beanbags were out, man. They stole all our cookies.
Yes, they did. What they did, what we saw how when they were so much better than we were.
We were shook to the core, but I mean, I knew it watching us play Australia. I was like, we're not that good, man. And I think everyone knew it. And I think the worst part, and you even heard the announcer, at least the game I was watching, where he goes, "Oh, don't concede another one." And what was his name, Austin?
It was fucking Lukaku came on.
God, it was so embarrassing. And
it was belt to ass, man.
And they were just sticking it to us.
And our best players just did not show up at all.
That Tillman was there a bit, but man,
Tillman played a nice game. It was men against boys. And guys, I've been watching
just a different
this.
Class.
Yeah, that's European football, honestly.
I've been watching this for years. And every time the USA came out and they played a solid team, you went, oh, we're just that far behind. Bottom line is
we
just
played
that
the
far
Netherlands
behind.
better 4 years ago. That was a closer match. This one was really disappointing. We were never in that. We were never in that.
We looked scared to death, man.
Yeah.
Scared to death.
Were
I mean, hell, we had
better
60 seconds of we brought it back on that fluky free kick too. You know, like it had to take a deflection off.
It took off that guy's ear,
and Courtois was going to save that other.
Well, the thing is, though, man, like Freeze, man, like what the hell was that guy doing when he, you know, what did he even do? He like dropped the ball or something, and then
he went to kick it, and it's like he kicked the ground, or just like he glitched. He
stubbed his toe.
Yeah. Well, it was just so dumb, though. You're like, why are you even doing that, man? It was just such a bad decision.
Pretty bad stuff.
It's like throwing the ball. It's like you get the ball inbounds, you're getting pressed, and you throw it toward the middle of the court for someone to just intercept it and come crunch on you. It's like, what are you thinking, dude?
If you know what it was like pistol whipping a blind kid.
It was, man.
There it is. I knew one of you would say it.
That's what it was.
Tugger nuts.
All right.
Hey, man.
Final question, and we'll get on out of here. What's the number one favorite thing about this movie? 3, 2, 1. The Joker.
I was wondering if I was going to say Heath Ledger too, but the Joker.
That's
all it is.
No question.
He was great.
It is. Doubt. This movie is in the film kind of museum or history or whatever the hell their institute is, and it deserves to be. It is
Library of Congress, isn't it, where they keep the, most remarkable.
Is that a hint at your pick next month? We're going to take a trip to the National Library of Congress?
National Treasure?
Yeah.
I think
number 2, go to another sequel. We've had
there
a few
it
sequels
is.
in a row.
God, gosh, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, we need number 3. We're getting the 4th Austin Powers. Let's just get the 3rd National Treasure. We've seen it already.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey, here's the deal. Here's the deal, boys. This has been really fun. We love it. Purple Podcast. We bring this content to your guys' doorstep out of love and appreciation for the fact that we get to do this every single week. We get to have these conversations, and we get to watch these flicks and just have a great time. So appreciate y'all bearing with us, and love you, boys. Let's just keep on rocking purple every day, dude.
We got a good month, man. This is a good month. This is the second one, and we got 2 great ones on the way. Mike, tell us what's up next, because I am stoked. I am ready.
Oh, I thought Griffin was up next.
Is Griffin up next? Is it? Who is it?
I think it's Griff. Are you not up next?
Let me check the tapes.
I don't recall.
Quick. Let me check the tapes.
Did we watch Talladega Nights before Spider Noir?
Mike, we got you up next, my friend.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Heck, tell me what I put down.
Go take your pills. We'll handle the rest of this episode.
Oh my goodness!
American Graffiti.
How about
Mike?
American Graffiti, boys?
There he is.
American Graffiti, guys. I saw this one as a kid. This is an older movie that.
Was that about 80 years ago?
Austin, it's feeling like it. My memory, my body's giving, boys. But American Graffiti, it goes way back. You're going to get to see Richie Cunningham. You're going to get to see little Opie from Andy Griffith. You're going to get to see him as basically a teenager. You get to see Harrison Ford, Suzanne Summers, Richard Dreyfuss.
I think it's Harrison Ford's first movie role, right?
I think it is too. I think it's Suzanne Summers' first one too. I mean, Richard Dreyfuss is a very unknown in this one. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a little bit different.
We did Jaws about this time last year.
Yeah, I was about to say.
This one's much slower than the past couple that we've seen, but I think you're going to get to see a good one.
Maybe the original Hangout movie kind of has that Dazed and Confused vibe to it,
Yeah. I mean, it's what my parents used to do. They used to go to drive-ins, and they would go to these diners, Griffin. That's where, that's why Frisch's is so big with my family. They used to run around Frisch's back in the day.
What's their burger called, Mike?
Oh, that's the Big Boy.
The Big Boy. Oh,
I feel like you had a name for. Was it other? No, wasn't there. It was Rally's. Your Rally's burger had some kind of name, wasn't it?
Oh, that's the Big Buford.
The Big Buford, man. Well, Dad, it's funny you mentioned that. I'm going to say this on the podcast next week, but I remember Peepaw throwing that on the TV one afternoon and just being like, hey, you know, this is a great movie. He was all into it.
Oh my! And guys, if you love cars, which I do, you're going to enjoy this one. But it's basically, Austin. You know, you talk about hangout movies. This is a hangout movie at night. Everybody went up and down this strip, and they met at this little burger joint. So I think you guys will enjoy it. It's kind of crazy.
I've seen it once or twice.
You get to see the Wolf Man. So.
Well, saddle up, boys.
Saddle up. I think that's all that we got left to say. Well, it is actually my 6-year anniversary with my now fiance.
Congratulations,
Dana, so
young man.
Had to get that in there. Love you, Dana.
Congratulations.
Thank you for putting up with us and all our shit and all the time that this beautiful podcast takes of me. It is much appreciated. So love you, Dana.
It's all for a reason. Dana, don't worry. It's all for a reason.
Well, I'm going to get her after we have the wedding. I'm going to get her on our graphics and everything. She's going to become the canvas girl. So Canva girl. That's what it is. Yeah.
There we go.
We'll get her on the team. Well,
heck yeah,
guys! You guys listening back home who are also on the team, thank you very much. We appreciate it always. Keep living well. Keep doing your best. Keep tuning into the Purple Podcast. We love you guys. Talk to you soon. And bye-bye.